Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on rotation. Rotation involves a turning motion about a fixed point. The fixed point may or may not be on or near the object. The rotation can be clockwise or anti-clockwise through a number of degrees. Let's look at some simple examples. This dark blue arrow, if we rotate it this way, that is in a clockwise direction at 90 degrees, and if that red dot there is the center of rotation, okay, that's the fixed point that we rotate about, here is our image. Because it's gone through 90 degrees, that arrow faces that way. In a similar manner, let's assume that the point of rotation is there, that's our fixed point, and we rotate 90 degrees in a counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction, and that's the image there. Let's assume that the center of rotation for this triangle, for example, ABO, is right there. And we rotate in that direction, that is an anti-clockwise direction, and here's our image. So in that example there, and these two examples here, that point, the fixed point where the rotation occurs, they have been on the corner of the objects or the figures. Over here, the point of rotation, that fixed point, is away from the original object. Let's assume it's there. This object can still rotate. For example, it is rotating, in this particular case, it's rotating in a clockwise direction. And here is the fixed point. See these arcs here? They resemble circles, don't they? And that's the idea of rotation. So when you rotate, you've basically got the fixed point, and all these little arcs here, they resemble the edges of a circle. Continuing on with the idea of how do these things occur in real life? Here we have the windmill. If that's the fixed point there, and these blades rotate around depending on where the wind's coming from, but that definitely is a good example of rotation. Here we have a wheel. You'll see these everywhere. They spin the wheel. The fixed point is in the middle, and then the wheel lands on a particular number. Here we have the merry-go-round. The merry-go-round where the fixed point is in the center, and it'll either spin that way or it spins that way, depends which way you push it. Over here we have the normal wall clock, and the fixed point is there, of course. And here we have that hand that rotates that way, and this hand, of course, rotates that way. And there's your fixed point. And here we have the old CD player. That's the compact disc, for example. When you push that in, the fixed point is there, and the disc starts spinning. So those 5 examples are all good examples of rotation that occur in real life. So this video has introduced us to the idea of rotation, and we've seen some real life examples.